Hey, what up, is Don?
Sammy Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers, and I got a little pimp right here. Little zit. I'm still a teenager, dog.
You boy.
You know, it hurts too. But hey, we're back up in it. What is that?
It is the D Rose 7.
Performance review. We've been going nuts on these
Yep.
on the basketball court.
Yes, sir.
If that makes any sense. There may need to be a pause in there, but I'm not quite sure.
Or an edit.
So, man, let's start off with the outsole.
Alright, so best traction hands down of this year. I thought it was a Crazy Light Boost, but this is even better than the Crazy Light Boost because the Crazy Light Boost 2016 attracts a little bit more dust. This one, even though there is dust does get attracted to it, still sticks. You can stop super hard, super fast. It's super freaking hella squeaky, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I wiped once.
Yep.
I just wiped out of habit, and I didn't really even need to. But
exactly.
the traction is just 100% bite. Stopping power is super strong. Minimal wiping on a dusty court even.
Yep.
So the traction is off the charts right here.
Yep.
Some of the best in history.
Yep.
For sure.
And you can see like there is like dust and stuff inside the grooves, and it's still like not doing anything.
Yep.
You know, so the grooves are really close together, but then it's like a wavy herringbone multi-directional pattern, and the rubber's super soft. So I don't think outdoor use is good for these.
Yeah.
But indoor use, very nice.
Yeah. Indoor use is great, and it's something I'm noticing. If a traction has a very, very sharp, if the lines in the traction pattern are very, very sharp, they're excellent for indoor use.
Yep.
If there's a decent rubber compound they're using. Now you can blow it by not having a good rubber compound, but they did excellent rubber compound, excellent traction pattern.
Give it a 10.
Give it a 10 for sure.
Yep.
Enough about that. It's amazing. So. Let's move on to another important part of this shoe, which is full length boost.
Boost. All right.
God.
Okay. So it is full length boost, and it is slightly caged with this little heel counter right here, and there is a stable frame. I think this is it's kind of like a stable frame. They put it on the bottom, and you can see like that it comes out right here at the back, so that this doesn't the boost doesn't compress as much here, so you're not unstable. And it's good. I really like it. It's not really as soft as last year's, which I like. It's a lot firmer. It's not a lot firmer, but like it's a little bit firmer. You know, good amount firmer in the heel than the last year's previous model. And in the forefoot, you can't feel shit.
Yeah, you can't feel much in the forefoot. I know some of you guys might say, oh, there's height discrepancy. Sammy only weighs 45 pounds, which is true. Yep. But I weigh closer to 200 pounds, and I don't feel much in the forefoot either.
Nope.
I feel it a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Just barely.
It just feels like there's nothing. It's like the Kyrie's. You know?
Which the reason for that is they're trying to have you make it so you have a ton of response in the forefoot.
Yep.
And you get some cord feel, which is good. I'm not that mad. The heel, is definitely a little softer than the 6.
You mean firmer?
Sorry, a little firmer than the 6. Which I would have liked it to be a little softer like the 6, but
not me.
But not him, and you know, everybody's different. But all in all, it's a good cushion. It's not mind blowing.
Yeah,
but it's great.
Yeah, if you're a guard and you want impact protection in the heel, and then you want a good heel to toe transition, and then there's a lot of responsiveness in the forefoot, and it has a lot of impact protection and court feel, then this is a very good model.
It's got to be an 8 or a 9.
Exactly.
You know, so what's wrong with that? Okay, let's move on to the upper now. This is interesting. You know, I thought maybe they would come out with some Primeknit out the gate immediately. That's not the case. It's a mesh for sure. We don't hate mesh. Mesh is cool.
Mesh is dope.
Mesh does its thing a lot of times. And it's a one booty upper, the whole thing. Then you have some synthetic leather pieces around the ankle that attach to eyelets for lacing, and then you got kind of like almost like a neoprene material up in the top ankle. External heel counter on the side. I feel like there's an internal heel counter as well.
Yep.
So yeah, what do you think?
I really like the materials. It's not the softest, not as good as Jacquard in my opinion, but it does its job. It does get a good, decently soft. So yeah, I give it like an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like they stepped it up. It feels a little more premium than last year's.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, not crazy. Last year's was nice, but some of the materials and the way that it was used was a little, I don't know the word, cheap feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to fit. Fit is a little weird. So, definitely go true to size, at least.
For me, I went down half a size and it's good.
Really?
Yeah, it's like... It's,
see, my foot. Well, maybe it has to do with the lockdown because listen, the front of my toe almost came off.
Should
we put the picture in?
It did come off.
The picture's savage. I mean, it's crazy. It was bleeding, like from balling because we balled like one night. We balled like 4 hours in these, straight, nonstop.
Same with me.
Yeah.
So what we think the problem is the elevation in the boost. You know, so like in the heel it's like high and then in the forefoot it's really low. So that's what keeps making your foot go to the right, to the edge, you know? And then for me, even though I did go down half a size, when I put it on, my toes like still like not hitting.
Yeah, but if I think in this shoe you're gonna need to go true to size.
Yeah.
Because I think some of it has to do with the forefoot lockdown, and you're just slipping a little bit. There's also the toe is also pretty roomy, which is, doesn't feel the best.
Yeah.
But, the ankle and the forefoot feel nice as far as fit goes. So we did almost lose both. Each lost almost one big toe in this shoe.
So, go true to size. Or, I don't know. Maybe you think it would change?
Well, you're going to be further away from the front of the from the front of this.
But then even if the elevation... maybe it might still go. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But for me, true to size is good. That's where the fit is, but it does hit. So maybe try going true to size is what we're trying to say. So fit was...
yeah. It's iffy. But, okay, now moving on to support. Support is actually really good in this shoe.
Yep.
It is a D-Rose shoe, all right? So, old rubber legs needs a good, solid base to start off with. You get some ankle protection, which is always nice. And the materials are pretty strong and durable, so you're getting some support there. No problems when doing hard cuts. I wasn't really coming out of the footbed at all.
Yep.
So support's pretty good, pretty damn good.
Another thing I really like about this shoe is it's really easy to put your foot in.
Yeah.
Even though the ankle support is good,
Yeah.
And another thing that helps with the support is this outrigger. You see how much this outrigger comes out? So that helps.
Nice.
That helps with like teetering. So if this is here, then you're more likely to stay like this instead of rolling over and rolling your ankles and shit. So that's what helps. Moving on to lockdown. Lockdown was good. I didn't really have any issues with lockdown.
Me neither. There's some decent Achilles pillows, which help you a little bit, and the laces do their thing, holding you down. Aside from the midfoot lockdown, that's kind of you're banging your toe to the front. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I've yet to fully figure out what's happening with our half a size down shit, because
that's true.
Our toes are where they should be.
Exactly.
Which is weird.
But then it keeps hitting it.
Yeah.
So it's either the lockdown or the elevation, or a combination of both. But lace review. These laces are dope.
These are dope. These is right off the Yeezy 350s.
That's
dog.
True. The nice thick laces. I like them.
They're dope. I like it. I like round laces too.
Yeah.
Round laces are always cool.
Okay, now moving on to aesthetics.
These are fire.
Yep, I really like them.
Yeah.
They you can also wear these casually, in my opinion.
Yep.
And they're also comfortable casually because of the boost in the heel. And the materials are soft. So aesthetics are the bueno.
Definitely way better than last year's too.
Yep.
Okay, but moving on, durability should be decent. I wouldn't really suggest playing in these outdoors.
Nope.
The rubber is a little soft. Not the softest, but we can't really vouch for outdoors. We're not outdoor players. That's just our 2 cents, but take it with a grain of salt.
Grain of salt, guys.
Grain of salt to be emphasized. Now, Moving on, we're gonna touch on ventilation real quick. I was a little hot in this bitch.
Really?
Just a little bit.
I was okay.
Yeah.
It was like medium.
So it runs like around normal-ish, maybe a touch hot.
Yep.
Okay, now
Weight.
Weight.
All right, so this is a size 7. DC size 7.
Yeah.
Okay, and it is. Damn, 14.5
Damn.
ounces.
Are you serious?
That's one of the heaviest fucking shoes that I have.
That's crazy. And you went half size down.
Exactly. Damn, but it doesn't feel.
It doesn't feel that heavy.
It's very interesting.
You know, if a shoe doesn't have very sloppy cushion and the fit is really good, it won't feel that heavy.
I think having no cushion in the forefoot helps.
Yeah,
with that,
it does.
But
damn, just to put it in perspective, like the Curry 2 is like
12
what?
ounces, 12.03 ounces.
12.03 ounces.
At a 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So moving on to afterthoughts. How much are these?
These are 1.6.
140, I think.
1.4.
150?
1.5.
No, 140. The crazy
140.
explosives are 150, and these were $10 cheaper. So I think these are 140.
That's not bad. Correct us if we're wrong. Whatever. You get the idea. It's a mid. It's not budget. It's kind of mid tier as far as price goes. But I think it's a top tier shoe. Aside from the price, I think it's a very quality shoe.
I really love the shoe.
Yeah, I really like the shoe also.
If the only problem,
and this is after we both almost lost our toes, we still like the shoe.
Exactly. So if you have that problem, maybe go true to size or whatever and try that out. That was the only problem that I had with the shoe. And
Me too.
Everything else I loved about it: traction, the fit, the cushioning, everything was above. Excellent, you know, or above average, you know.
The traction is so nuts.
That
it's like you just want to put the shoe on.
Exactly.
Because you're just not going to worry about traction.
Exactly.
Which is always nice.
So good job for Adidas.
Great job
on this shoe. I'm very impressed. Go cop a pair. Guard if you're a guard, if you're a big guy, the big boy.
Yeah, anybody could really play in this shoe.
Exactly. So and Adidas is killing it this year, so yeah.
Hopefully D Rose gets some buckets in these this year.
Yeah.
And he starts doing well on the Knicks. Maybe a new team, new beginnings. He might come out on some MVP shit again. Hopefully.
Yep.
Anyways, that's it for right now. Hope you enjoyed the review. Hope we helped you guys out. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and send us all your credit card info in the description box.
Exactly.
And that's it. We'll see you guys next time. My name is Don.
Family here.
So brothers. So squad.